Hello, 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 everybody. I am so excited to be here today. Listen, Monica has put together an amazing virtual conference that I am already looking forward to being an amazing in person conference next year. Listen, I am so super excited. My name is Felicia Brittingham, and I am the CEO and founder of Boss Lady International Network and Lafi Couture. I am going to be talking to you all today about branding. Yes, the elephant in the room, branding. How do I do it? When do I do it? And why do I do it? That is what I am going to be talking to you about today. So I have some notes here that I wrote down, actually that I typed up, that are going to be available for download for you at the end of this video. There's going to be a link in the comment section just for you to be able to go and download and get the information. The important points that I'm going to be discussing today are going to be identify your why, find your niche, create and test your design, select a printer, set your price, create a business name, draft your business plan, obtain licensings, permits, copyrights, and trademarks, and market your item. Yes, you have to market yourself. You can't just throw it out there and think that people are going to pick it up. You really have to be all in if you're going to do this t-shirt business or any other business for that matter. Now, in that order or not in that order, the first piece that I like for people to really dive into is knowing your why. Why are you getting started? Why is building a viral t-shirt brand or even a t-shirt brand in general important to you? Is it to make money? Is it to create legacy for your family? Is it to share with the world a message that you have deep down in your heart that you want them to see? Is it to inspire? Is it to empower? What is the reason why you want to start a t-shirt brand? That is very important. Now, to know where you're going, you must know where you've been and what problem you will solve. That is very important. Now, I want you to write that down. I'm going to put that in the comments. To know where you're going, you need to know where you've been and what problem you will solve in this world. Right now, we are experiencing a pandemic. Everything is crazy. People are pivoting all over the world, making changes, adding products to service-based businesses and adding services to product-based businesses. This is something that is going to be around for a long time, but you have to be able to brand yourself, to know who you are, to know your why, to put your best foot forward, and to get started. I believe that when life gives you a business idea, that you need to jump on it and you need to create it because it just don't happen by happenstance. Now, I get business ideas regularly, especially when I'm near water. And let me tell you, they literally flow like water. But if I was one of those people to say, you know what, I'm not going to start this business right now because there's so many other people doing it, then I wouldn't be here in front of you today. So I want you to know that if life gives you that idea, then you need to write it down and you need to somehow find a way, an accountability partner and or a mentor, and you need to get it started. Finding your niche. This is important. You need to know who you are selling stuff to. Now, I wrote down, know your target audience. Who do you want to reach? How and where can you find them? It's one thing to know that you want to reach soccer moms, but if you don't play soccer or have a child that plays soccer, how are you going to get in contact with those soccer moms in order to show them this great idea that you had for a t-shirt that you would like for them to all purchase? Some niche examples that I have are motivational, civil rights, newlyweds, group travel, religious beliefs, dog and cat breeds, iconic fashion, left handed people, and political. Yes, you can start a t shirt business in any of these brands. And let me tell you something, there's hundreds more. It doesn't stop here. You can start a brand off of your name. You can basically start a brand off of anything. But if you really want to be successful and to go viral in your t-shirt brand and or business, then you need to niche it down to a targeted audience. That is so important. Now, the next step is to create and test your design. Many people go out and they order, they say, oh my goodness, I have an idea. I want to put Jesus will on a t-shirt. And they go to a person and they say, can you put Jesus will on a t-shirt for me? And I want to order 500 of them. They did not test that design. They did not social proof that design. They just assumed that people were going to purchase it. Here it is, 6-7 months later, they still have 495 Jesus Will t-shirts in their trunk. The other 5, couple of them they gave away, their mom got one and their best friend got one. Make sure you test your product and or design idea. You have options. You can outsource, which means you find a t-shirt producer, somebody who's making them, whether it's a large company or a small company, and you outsource to them. Or you can learn how to do it yourself. Yes, you can DIY this business like I did and become successful in it. I teach a course. I'll share that at the bottom at the end of this video as well. Now, let's move forward to pricing your items. I can't see your comments. So if you are commenting, I have my sister here. Hopefully she can respond to any questions and comments that you may have. Miracle, if anybody says anything, let me know. If I need to respond to it, I'll respond right away. Pricing your items. Pricing your items really comes down to basic math. Remember you said, oh, when I graduate high school, I'm not going to need to use any of this stuff. So I don't even care. I'm not even going to pay attention. Well, guess what? Basic math, you learned that in elementary school. And I wrote down a simple equation to how you price your items. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. That's what my man, Warren Buffett, said. And I quote that because it's true. Price is what you pay, and value is definitely what you get. Your pricing comes down to the cost of your supplies plus your production time equals price A. Cost of your supplies times 3 equals price B. Price A plus price B divided by 2 gives you price C. Compare price C to your market research and adjust it accordingly. No one can tell you how much you should be charging for your t-shirts and or merchandise that you're going to be creating with your brand. Only person who knows what you should be charging is you. And I want you to make sure that you don't undercharge yourself, that you don't so that way you can make a profit, because you're not starting this business because you want to give stuff away. You want to share your message, but you don't want to just give away. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of research. So if you're making something, you want to make sure that it has a price point on it that is substantial enough in order for you to offer a decent product, but then also make a decent return. And then that brings us to our next piece. Create a business name. 4 easy steps. I'm going to read this directly off of the paper that's going to be available in the downloads for you all, because I want to give it to you just how I thought of it, just how other people before me have thought of it. I want to be able to share with you steps, because that's what we need in these times. We need steps so that we can know, okay, Felicia said, in order for me to get from point A to point B, I have to do this. And you can mix the steps around, but you want to make sure that you complete each and every single step if you want to be successful. You can very well have an unsuccessful business, but that's not why we start anything that we do. We start because we want to be successful, because we want to share our mission and our message with the world, and because we want to create legacies for our families. So, number one, I have your business name should sound good when said out loud. Yes, it should sound good. Just don't be making up anything. Make sure that it has meaning that conveys a benefit that's related directly to what it is that you're selling and are offering. You can test out your business name using Google AdWords. Google AdWords has a special place where you can plug your name in and you can test it out to see how strong it is and how it'll stand against other names that are similar to yours. Make sure you can trademark your business name. I can't say this enough. I run into people all the time who have these ideas that are amazing, but they can't trademark them. And if you can't trademark it, then it really doesn't belong to you because someone else out there already trademarked it. That would be the only reason why you couldn't. So you really want to make sure that you can trademark your business name. You can use the sites below, www.uspto.gov, and a new one, trademarkia.com, to research and see if your business name is available. You want to make sure that it's available. This is very important. Next, check your social availability. You have to check the social availability of your name. Plug your business name into namechecker.com. That's www.namecheckr.com. Plug your business name in there. If you see X's across Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, guess what, sweetheart? Guess what, sir? You can't have that name. It's not yours to have. You can maybe add something to it to create, to still push out what you want to push out, but keep in mind that you're always going to be a small fish in a big pond when you really want to be a big fish in a small pond. So be creative with your name. Make sure that when it's said that it's understood not only to you, but to your clients, your customers, the people you're trying to attract, your given avatar. That particular person needs to look at your business name and say, yeah, I want to do business with them because they got it going on. And once you checked all angles, once you did all of that, you went to all those websites, you're now ready to get a domain name. You can go to sites like GoDaddy, or if you have someone building a website for you, then they can get the domain name for you at the same time so that it's registered, it's all on the same platform. So keep that in mind as well. You want to make sure that it's the name servers and everything are all together. So custom domain email, you want your email to be your business. You don't want your email to be a Gmail. A lot of people use it when you get starting out. A lot of people use the Gmail, but I just can't express enough how important it is. I believe the G Suite is like $6 a month for the minimum plan. And I'm just throwing a number out there. I don't own anything, any rights or anything to G Suite, but it's really inexpensive. And if you have a domain name, you can get a domain email. So make sure that you do that. Your business license, your permits, your DUNS number, your business checking account. You've already wrote your business plan. So you are ready to go. You are practically in business before you even get started. And that's the thing too. You want to start sharing with your community, with your personal community. So you want to kind of move these steps around, especially your business name. A lot of people start off using their own name and then they expand into other names. You can do that, but you want to keep in mind that if you start out right, then you're going to finish strong. So keep those steps in mind. And then that brings us to marketing your business. You are your brand. What you do, what you say, how you do it, what you bring to the table, you are your brand. What you wear, how you wear it, you are your brand. I cannot stress that enough. how much you are your brand. You need to represent your brand every step of the way. So if you're a t-shirt person and you make your own custom t-shirts, you need to wear your own custom items. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You wear your stuff and you share your stuff with people. You're your own walking, talking billboard. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Be the first partaker in your business. I have one of my cousins who tells me, "You're always making shirts for yourself." Yes, because I love them. I love what I do. I am highly passionate about what it is that I do. I'm highly passionate. I'm so thankful that I've had the opportunity to have a t-shirt go viral. I am so thankful for all of the customers that I have gained because of that. And I wear my stuff. I have to. I have to wear my stuff. Step two, social media is king, not queen, king. Stay consistent. If you want to build a business that stands to the test of time, you have to stay consistent. Now, I run a brand, but I also watch other brands because I like to learn. Because one of my companies is in building a brand for myself and for my children. And then I have another company where I help other people build their brands. So I watch and I pay attention to the visibility and how visible brands really are. They're not hiding. They're paying for ads. Ads are not expensive. If somebody told you that they're expensive, they did not tell you the truth. Ads are not expensive. If you have a business page, you can run an ad. And if you need help with that, I'm your girl. I got you covered. Step three, set SMART goals for yourself and your business. SMART is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. It is very important that you set goals. I like to call them SMART goals. Sometimes I call them micro goals. A lot of people say, "What are you going to be doing in 5 years?" No, what am I going to be doing in the next 5 months is what's important. It's what's going to determine me getting to my 5 year mark. If I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 5 months and I'm looking at the grandiose vision of my 5 year plan, then I'm missing all of those little moments to celebrate the success that I have right before me while I am experiencing it. So, in building a t shirt brand or any kind of brand for that matter, you really have to focus and pay attention to what it is that you eventually want to bring in or share with the world. It is very, very, very important that you do just that. Create those goals and slay them like nobody's business. Create them, slay them. I like to live by three principles. That's plan, brand, and execute. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you all. Monica, thank you for this opportunity to share on your platform. Everybody, have a great day and enjoy the rest of the conference.